Settings in school that can help you avoid some of those incessant emails and such, and a little bit of fun too. So over here on the left-hand side, I've got all these little icons, right? Those are thumbnails, and those are like shortcuts to places that I go, other communities within school. So if I go over here to the right-hand side where my little picture is, and I click on it, then I can go down to settings, and this is where I'll find all of that stuff. So the first one is the communities tab, and this is where I can pin these little icons over on the left hand side, and you can click them right here, you pin them, you unpin them, and they appear or don't appear depending on your settings. You can pin up to 8 icons on your left hand side. Now, beyond that, you can also click on settings for a certain group, and you can see how long you've been a member. You can change your plan, you can leave the group, and then there's the notifications. And these are wonderful because these default out at getting a digest email every week, I think, and then notification email every hour, I believe, and then every time somebody likes one of your posts, right? So you can change these things as you want to. So if I don't want to get emails, I get notifications within the platform here. So, and I'm in here every day, so I don't need an email coming to my every time something happens, right? I also don't need notifications of the summaries of unread notifications, right? So this would be like at the end of the day or whenever you tell it to, it'll send you all of the notifications that you missed that day. If you don't log into the site every day, you might want to keep that just so you can see what's going on in the site. Likes, when somebody likes my posts. So once you get really active in the site and you start getting a lot of likes across different different communities, you might want to turn this off. So I come in here and I say, don't notify me because I'm already here. I'm going to see what people are liking and what they're not liking, right? Admin announcements. So this, I keep this on yes for all because if an admin of a community wants me to know something and they send out an email broadcast, I want to know about it. And then event reminders. I also like to keep that as yes because that'll let me know, hey, tomorrow we're having a meeting of whatever, right? So it's kind of, good settings for that. You can also come in here and in the chat section, you can say whether or not members of this group can chat with you. So some groups you're in, you may not want to talk to the members, and some groups you might. So, you can turn this on or off on or off. That's what you got there. And then if you want to invite somebody to a particular group, you come to the invite area and you copy this link and you send it off. And that will send them directly to the group, not just to school itself. So a little bit of handy stuff right there. I think that's pretty close to being, everything. These all also have other things, right? There's your profile. You can make changes in your profile, change your bio. Oh, yeah, also another good one. Down here in this profile section is a membership visibility. You might find that you don't want people to know that you're in a group. I did this on this one. Said I don't want people to know I'm in here because there's 78,000 members in there, and what it was ending up being was a lot of people were messaging me directly within that group that were scammers. There's just so many people in there, they can't keep track of who's there. They can't really, they try, they really do. They have a lot of admins and they try to keep it all down, but it doesn't always work. So I just said, you know what, I don't want anybody to see that I'm in that group and leave it at that. There may be other reasons where you don't want people to see that you're in a group. You can uncheck those down there. There's all kinds of settings that you can do just by clicking on this user menu at the top right hand corner. Real quick. So in your group, whatever group you're in that you want to look at, click on the members tab and that will show you all the members that are in that group, right? So if I'm in this group and I want to follow this person, right, I can click on their profile and it will bring me to an area that'll tell me all about them, what groups they're in that I can see, and then I can follow or chat with them. I suggest in your group, in a group that you're active in and that you want to participate in, that you follow the people in that group. You can always unfollow them later if you find out you don't want to see what they're doing, right? But at least when they comment on things, you'll get notifications in your little up here in the corner, that'll tell you, hey, so and so said something on this post, and you might find it interesting, and that can start a conversation, right? Um, so that's what I do in some of the groups. Obviously, in groups that have 500 people, I don't follow everybody. But as I'm having conversations in the communities themselves, I might come down and say, hey, I like what that person says. Then I can click on them, and then I can follow or whatever. I'm already following him, so I can see that. I can also see what groups he's in. And I can see how active he's been over time. So just another, you know, quick thing. Also, this is a really nice guy, and if you know someone who might be interested in these groups, tell him to join. He's a nice guy. He's got a lot of really good information. Anyway, cool is that we have the ability to join other communities, right? So we can come in here, you can create a community, you can discover other communities, or you can, click on the ones you've already joined. So I'm going to go to discover communities. And you can click on them by category and see what are the top communities in each category, or you can just type in something, right? Maybe I like gardening. Let's see if there's any gardening communities. Oh, look, there's some things I could join, right? And under here, you've got your free communities, you've got your pay by month communities, and a little description on what it is. Now, if I'm like, well, I don't really know if this is really what I want, so I'm going to click on it, and that'll give me the about page for this group and a little bit more information, maybe watch some videos or look at their pictures to see what exactly this group is all about and whether or not you want to join. And then when you want to join, you click the join group, and you're either taken directly into a group if it's a free group, you'll answer questions, or you'll pay a membership fee or whatever it is, depending on what the group is. So have fun, explore, and see what you can find out there, because it's a really cool website with a lot of really cool people.